கூர்ந்தது குணதிசை மாருதம் இதுவோ எழுந்தன மலரணை பள்ளிகொள் அன்னம் ஈன்பணி நனைந்த தம் இரஞ்சிறகு உதறி விழுங்கிய முதலையின் பிளம்புரை பேழ்வாய் வெள்ளை எருவுற அதன் விடத்தினு கணுங்கி அழுங்கிய ஆனையின் அருந்துயர் கெடுத்த அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே. In the first pasuram, he has said that Devas, everyone is waiting at the entrance of the temple. So please, you wake up from your yogic sleep and bless us. In the second pasuram also, he gives the indications of the dawn of the day and requests the Lord to wake up from his yogic sleep. Now we will move on to the third pasuram. Can I have the first devotee?
Yes, Guruji. Lalita Venkatraman, please.
Yes, Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. சுடரொளி பரந்தன
சுடரொளி பரந்தன சுடரொளி பரந்தன
சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
சூழ்திசையெல்லாம் சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
துன்னிய தாரகை
துன்னிய தாரகை துன்னிய தாரகை
மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
மின்னொளி சுருங்கி மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
படரொளி பசுத்தனன்
படரொளி பசுத்தனன் படரொளி பசுத்தனன்
பனிமதி இவனோ
பனிமதி இவனோ பனிமதி இவனோ
பாயிருள் அகன்றது
பாயிருள் அகன்றது பாயிருள் அகன்றது
பைம்பொழில் கமுகின்
பைம்பொழிற் கமுகின் பைம்பொழிற் கமுகின்
மடலிடை கீரிவன்
மடலிடை கீரிவன் மடலிடை கீரிவன்
பாளைகள் நார
பாளைகள் நார பாளைகள் நார
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது வைகரை கூர்ந்தது
மாருதம் இதுவோ
மாருதம் இதுவோ மாருதம் இதுவோ
அடலொளி திகழ்த்தரு
அடலொளி திகழ்த்தரு அடலொளி திகழ்த்தரு
திகிரியன் தடக்கை
திகிரியன் தடக்கை திகிரியன் தடக்கை
அரங்கத்தம்மா
அரங்கத்தம்மா அரங்கத்தம்மா
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Yes, next devotee please. Good. Next devotee.
Yes, Swarna Lakshmi ma.
Namaskaram Guruji.
Namaskaram. சுடரொளி பரந்தன
சுடரொளி பரந்தன சுடரொளி பரந்தன
சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
சூழ்திசையெல்லாம் சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
துன்னிய தாரகை
துன்னிய தாரகை துன்னிய தாரகை
மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
மின்னொளி சுருங்கி மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
படரொளி பசுத்தனன்
படரொளி பசுத்தனன் படரொளி பசுத்தனன்
பனிமதி இவனோ
பனிமதி இவனோ பனிமதி இவனோ
பாயிருள் அகன்றது
பாயிருள் அகன்றது பாயிருள் அகன்றது
பைம்பொழில் கமுகின்
பைம்பொழிற் கமுகின் பைம்பொழிற் கமுகின்
மடலிடை கீரிவன்
மடலிடை கீரிவன் மடலிடை கீரிவன்
பாளைகள் நார
பாளைகள் நார பாளைகள் நார
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது வைகரை கூர்ந்தது
மாருதம் இதுவோ
மாருதம் இதுவோ மாருதம் இதுவோ
அடலொளி திகழ்த்தரு
அடலொளி திகழ்தரு அடலொளி திகழ்தரு
திகிரியன் தடக்கை
திகிரியன் தடக்கை திகிரியன் தடக்கை
அரங்கத்தம்மா
அரங்கத்தம்மா அரங்கத்தம்மா
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Good. Next devotees to chant line by line.
Velammal ji.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaskaram. சுடரொளி பரந்தன சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
சுடரொளி பரந்தன சூழ்திசையெல்லாம் சுடரொளி பரந்தன சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
துன்னிய தாரகை மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
துன்னிய தாரகை மின்னொளி சுருங்கி துன்னிய தாரகை மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
படரொளி பசுத்தனன் பனிமதி இவனோ
படரொளி பசுத்தனன் பனிமதி இவனோ படரொளி பசுத்தனன் பனிமதி இவனோ
பாயிருள் அகன்றது பைம்பொழில் கமுகின்
பாயிருள் அகன்றது பைம்பொழில் கமுகின் பாயிருள் அகன்றது பைம்பொழில் கமுகின்
மடலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார
மடலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார மடலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது மாருதம் இதுவோ
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது மாருதம் இதுவோ வைகரை கூர்ந்தது மாருதம் இதுவோ
அடலொளி திகழ்தரு திகிரியன் தடக்கை
அடல் ஒளி திகழ்தரு திகிரியன் தடக்கை அடல் ஒளி திகழ்தரு திகிரியன் தடக்கை
அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Good. Next devotee.
Suganti ji.
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana. சுடரொளி பரந்தன சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
சுடரொளி பரந்தன சூழ்திசையெல்லாம் சுடரொளி பரந்தன சூழ்திசையெல்லாம்
துன்னிய தாரகை மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
துன்னிய தாரகை மின்னொளி சுருங்கி துன்னிய தாரகை மின்னொளி சுருங்கி
படரொளி பசுத்தனன் பனிமதீவனோ
படரொளி பசுத்தனன் பனிமதீவனோ படரொளி பசுத்தனன் பனிமதீவனோ
பாயிருள் அகன்றது பைம்பொழில் கமுகின்
பாயிருள் அகன்றது பைம்பொழிற்கமுகின் பாயிருள் அகன்றது பைம்பொழிற்கமுகின்
மடலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார
மயிலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார மடலிடை கீரிவன் மடலிடை
Yes.
மடலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார மடலிடை கீரிவன் பாளைகள் நார
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது மாருதம் இதுவோ
வைகரை கூர்ந்தது மாருதம் இதுவோ வைகரை கூர்ந்தது மாருதம் இதுவோ
அடலொளி திகழ்தரு திகிரியன் தடக்கை
அடலொளி திகழ்தரு திகிரியன் தடக்கை அடலொளி திகழ்தரு திகிரியன் தடக்கை
அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே
அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே அரங்கத்தம்மா பள்ளி எழுந்தருளாயே.
Good. Now we will just see the brief meaning of this pasuram. As the Alvar keeps telling the indications of the dawn of the day, the sunrise and other happenings in the nature, he just gives these indications to the Lord and requests him to wake up from the yogic sleep. Similarly, in this pasuram, Sudar Uli Parandana Surdise Ellam. Sudar Uli, that is the rays of the sun. It has spread in all the directions. Now, because now we are in the third pasuram, the first pasuram he just said that the sun has risen and it is just embracing the peaks of the mountains. Now we are in the third pasuram. So he says the rays of the sun. Now the sun is fully, it has come out. So now the rays of the sun are spread in Surdisayellam, in all directions. Tunniyatharage minnoli churungi. So when the sun rays is more, when it is more bright sunlight, what happens? On the night sky, you see the stars, twinkling stars giving light to the night sky, and the full moon. Now he says, Tunniyatharage minnoli churungi. The lights of the stars have shrunk, so it is not visible. Padaruli Pasuttanan, Panimadi Ivano. So Panimadi is that he talks about the full moon. Even the moon is not visible because of the rays of the sun being spread in all directions. So what happens when there is sunlight? So the night sky, that is the darkness, has vanished. Payirul agandrade. Ganavirul. He said in the first pasuram, Kanavirul. Here he says Payirul. Pai is like a mat. The darkness which is spread like a mat everywhere, like the bedspread like thing. Now that has been vanished. Payirul agandrade. Then what is the other indications of the day? Paimbulil Kamugin, Madalide Kirivan Palegal Nara. Means the breeze, the wind, what happens is, he talks about the different kinds of palm trees on the way. The wind embraces those palm trees and takes the fragrance of those fruits or the nuts in the palm trees. So it takes the breeze takes the fragrance of those trees. Madalide Kirivan Palegal Nara. Normally in Tamil language, in the common usage, we say natram means it's a bad smell. But in the literature, the actual meaning of natram is a good smell. Durnatram is a bad smell. So Palegal Nara. Nara means natram. That is the fragrance of these palm trees and the nuts of the trees. The wind carries those fragrance along with it. Vaigare Kurndadu Marutham Iduvo. So it indicates the dawn of the day, and the sun is fully now visible with its rays being spread in all directions. So that is the Marutham. Again, he uses the word Marutham for the wind, the morning wind, which comes from this direction. Adaluli Tigaltare. This is up to this, he talks about he gives the description about the nature after the sunrise. Adaluli Tigaltare Tigiriyan Tadakkai. Now he addresses the Lord. Adaluli, when he sees the sun's rays spread in all directions, as in yesterday Guruji was talking about the chakra, that is the Ari which the Lord holds on his hand. It has got the Koti Surya Prakasam. So it is so bright. Adaluli Tigaltare Tigiriyan Tadakkai. Tadakkai is the hand of the Lord. So the one who holds the chakra, Shank chakra in his hand, Adaloli Tigaltare Tigiriyan Tadakkai. So one with the Lord who is having the chakra, which is with the so bright, Koti Surya Prakasam, Adaloli. Oli is the Prakasham. Arangathamma. So the Lord, please, Arangathamma is again addressed to Lord Sri Ranganatha. Palli Elundarulaye. Please wake up from your yogic sleep. We are all here, and it is already the sunrise has come and the sun rays has spread in all directions. So it is still you are in your yogic sleep. Please get up. It is a right time for you to get up and bless all of us waiting for your darshan. This is the gist of this pasuram. We will learn the next pasuram tomorrow. Keep practicing all the pasurams. Om Namo Venkatesaya. Namaskaram, Guruji.
Namaste, namaste. Harihi Om. Lakshmీనాథ సమారంభాం నాథయామున మధ్యమాం అస్మదాచార్య పర్యంతాం వందే గురు పరంపరాం శ్రీ విష్ణు చిత్త కులనందన కల్పవల్లీం శ్రీరంగరాజ హరిచందన యోగదృశ్యాం సాక్షాత్ క్షమాం కరుణయా కమలామివాన్యాం గోదామనన్య శరణ శరణం ప్రపద్యే. Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pranams everybody. So I'll just chant the third and the fourth pasuram which we learned yesterday slowly, so that you can also chant while you are in mute. ஓங்கி உலகளந்த புத்தமன் பேர்பாடி நாங்கள் நம் பாவைக்குச் சாற்றி நீராடினால் தீங்கின்றி நாடெல்லாம் திங்கள் மும்மாறி பெய்து ஓங்கு பெருஞ்சென்னல் ஊடு கயிலுகள பூங்குவளை போதில் பொறிவண்டு கண்படுப்ப தேங்காதே புக்கிருந்து சீர்த்த முலை பற்றி வாங்க குடம் நிறைக்கும் வள்ளல் பெரும் பசுக்கள் நீங்காத செல்வம் நிறைந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். ஆழி மழை கண்ணா ஒன்று நீ கைகரவேல். ஆழியுள் புக்கு முகந்து கொடார்த்தேரி. ஊழி முதல்வன் உருவம் போல் மெய்கருத்து. பாழியன் தோளுடைய பற்பனாபன் கையில். ஆழி போல் மின்னி வலம்புரி போல் நின்றதிர்ந்து. தாழாதே சார்கம் உதைத்த சரமழை போல். வாழ உலகினில் பெய்திடாய் நாங்களும். மார்கழி நீராட மகிழ்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Let's move on to Pastram number 5. So I need the first volunteer.
Namaskaram Guruji.
Namaskaram.
Sudha Venkatapati ji. Sudha Venkatapati ji.
Hari Om Guruji.
Hari Om. மாயனை மன்னு வட.
மாயனை மன்னு வட. மாயனை மன்னு வட.
மதுரை மைந்தனை.
மதுரை மைந்தனை. மதுரை மைந்தனை.
தூய பெருநீர்.
தூய பெருநீர். தூய பெருநீர்.
யமுனை துறைவனை.
யமுனை துறைவனை. யமுனை துறைவனை.
ஆயர் குலத்தினில்.
ஆயர் குலத்தினில். ஆயர் குலத்தினில்.
தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை.
தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை. தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை.
தாயை குடல் விளக்கம்.
தாயை குடல் விளக்கம். தாயை குடல் விளக்கம்.
செய்த தாமோதரனை.
செய்த தாமோதரனை. செய்த தாமோதரனை.
தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம்.
தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம். தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம்.
தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது.
தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது. தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது.
வாயினால் பாடி.
வாயினால் பாடி. வாயினால் பாடி.
மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க.
மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க. மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க.
போய பிழையும்.
போய பிழையும். போய பிழையும்.
புகுதருவான்.
புகுதருவான். புகுதருவான்.
நின்றனவும்.
நின்றனவும். நின்றனவும்.
தீயினில் தூசாகும்.
தீயினில் தூசாகும். தீயினில் தூசாகும்.
செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய். செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Good.
Hari
Thank
Om
you.
Guruji.
Next person.
Thank you.
Hari Om.
R Rajalakshmi ji.
Yes, ma'am. Namaskaram, Guruji.
நமஸ்காரம். மாயனை மன்னு.
மாயனை மன்னு. மாயனை மன்னு.
வடமதுரை மைந்தனை.
வடமதுரை மைந்தனை. வடமதுரை மைந்தனை.
தூய பெருநீர்.
தூய பெருநீர். தூய பெருநீர்.
யமுனை துறைவனை.
யமுனை துறைவனை. யமுனை துறைவனை.
ஆயர் குலத்தினில்.
ஆயர் குலத்தினில். ஆயர் குலத்தினில்.
தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை.
தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை. தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை.
தாயை குடல் விளக்கம்.
தாயை குடல் விளக்கம். தாயை குடல் விளக்கம்.
செய்த தாமோதரனை.
செய்த தாமோதரனை. செய்த தாமோதரனை.
தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம்.
தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம். தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம்.
தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது.
தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது. தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது.
வாயினால் பாடி.
வாயினால் பாடி. வாயினால் பாடி.
மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க.
மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க. மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க.
போய பிழையும்.
போய பிழையும். போய பிழையும்.
புகுதருவான்.
புகுதருவான். புகுதருவான்
நின்றனவும்
நின்றனவும் நின்றனவும்
தீயினில் தூசாகும்
தீயினில் தூசாகும் தீயினில் தூசாகும்
செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய்
செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய் செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Next person.
Selvi Balaji ji.
Namaskaram. So let's do line by line. மாயனை மன்னு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை
மாயனை மண்ணு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை மாயனை மண்ணு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை
மன்னு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை
மண்ணு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை மண்ணு வட மதுரை மைந்தனை
தூய பெருநீர் யமுனை துறைவனை
தூய பெருநீர் யமுனை துறைவனை தூய பெருநீர் யமுனை துறைவனை
ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை
ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை ஆயர் குலத்தினில் தோன்றும் அணிவிளக்கை
தாயை குடல் விளக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனை
தாயை குடல் விளக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனை தாயை குடல் விளக்கம் செய்த தாமோதரனை
தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது
தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது தூயோமாய் வந்து நாம் தூமலர் தூவித் தொழுது
வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க
வாயினால் பாடி மனதினால் சிந்திக்க வாயினால் பாடி மனதினால் சிந்திக்க
போய பிழையும் புகுதருவான் நின்றனவும்
போய பிழையும் புகுதருவான் நின்றனவும் போய பிழையும் புகுதருவான் நின்றனவும்
தீயினில் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோர் எம்பாவாய்
தீயினில் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோ எம்பாவாய் தீயினில் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோ ரெம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Let's see the broad meaning of this pasaram. Now, this is the fifth pasaram. In this pasaram, one of the gopis is raising a question. You know, we are starting this vratam. Supposing there are some obstacles, some disturbances that come in our way. So this is being addressed in this pasaram. So they are saying, if you chant the name of the Lord, all these disturbances will get completely vanished. So the first half of the pasaram, the Andal is talking about Krishna, all the various adjectives for Krishna. Second pasaram, what we should do and what will be the effect of that. Now, Mayane Mannu Vada Madurai Maindane. So he's talking about Krishna. Krishna is Vada Madurai. So because in south we have got this Madura, and therefore she's also the north is the Mathura. So she's saying it's northern Madura. Vada Madurai Maindane. He was born in that place, and therefore he's the son of this Vada Mathura. Mayane. Mayan means a person who can create wonders. That is, which is beyond the comprehension of the intellect is called as wonder. If something which you cannot logically understand, we call it as wonder. No? So this Krishna was able to create a lot of wonders, and therefore is called as Mayan. For example, when he was born, whenever a child is born, the child starts crying. Whereas in this case, the child started speaking. So Krishna started speaking to Vasudeva and Devaki. Normally, when a child is born, the child has got only 2 hands, whereas this child had 4 hands. Shankha Chakra Gada Padmam. Then when he asked this Nanda Baba to take this Vasudeva to take him to the Gokula, then what happened was the chains, all the this inanimate things, these inert things like this chain, they started becoming like sentient because they started dropping off from this Vasudeva's hands. On the contrary, the Chetanas became Achena. That means all the Dwarapalakas who are guarding this prison, they became all like a stone or this completely lost in their sleep, and therefore they did not know what was happening. So that is kind of Maya. Bhagavan is capable of creating this kind of wonders, and therefore is called as Maya. In fact, in 9th person is going to address him even Mayan. That means he was a much greater Maya. He is capable of doing many Mayas, and therefore is called as Maya. Other meaning of Mayan is one who is the Lord of Maya. Bhagavan himself says Mama Maya Duratya. That means it's my Maya. Bhagavan is the Lord of Maya, and therefore is called as Mayane. Mannu Vada. Mannu means a place which is desirable to stay, and therefore Vada Madurai is one of the Mokshapuris. There are 7 Mokshapuris. One of them is Mathura, Ayodhya, Kashi, then this Dwaraka, then Avantika, that is Ujjain, then this Haridwar and the Kanchi. The 7 places called Muktipuri Kshetra. That means there are people staying there will get moksha, and therefore this is a great place, and therefore Mannu Vada Madurai Maindane. So that is what Krishna. Tuya Perinir Yamunai Turaivane. So Yamunai to Uraivane. That means he is residing on the banks of Yamuna. What is the greatness of Yamuna river? Tuya Perinir. It is so pure. We normally say Ganga is pure because Ganga has got associated with the holy, toe of the Bhagavan, not even the feet, the holy toe of the Bhagavan. And because of that, it becomes pure. That's why it has become pure. Whereas consider the case of Yamuna, the Yamuna had the fortune of the entire Krishna completely, getting into the river, completely swimming across the Yamuna, bathing in the Yamuna. The whole body of Krishna was completely immersed in this Yamuna, and therefore Yamuna is much even greater than Ganga itself, and therefore is called Tuya Parini. That means absolutely pure, great Yamuna. Yamuna was residing on the banks of Yamuna river. Yamunai Turaivane. Ayar Kulathinil Tondrum Manivilakkai. So he came in the clan of this Ayar, that is the Gopas. He gave great, this prominence to this Yadava community because Krishna is there, and therefore he gave that Anivilakka means giving a bejeweled. That means you gave the what do you call that? They gave that the shining or the importance to this Yadava Kula. Ayar Kulathinil Tondrum Manil. Tondrum means he doesn't say he was born. He says Tondrum means he just manifested himself. So Bhagavan himself says, Prakritim Swam Adhishtaya Sambhavami Atma. Bhagavan says, I manifest myself. Bhagavan is not born, like any one of us. So that's why he's called as Tondrum Anivilakkai. Taye Kudal Vilakam Seida Dhamodarane. So that means he gave prominence. That means he gave the importance to this, this Devaki, and because he was residing in the mother, in the stomach of this Devaki, and therefore he gave such a kind of, the honor to Taye Kudal Vilakam. That means he gave this honor to the mother, the Devaki, for the stomach of this mother. Taye Kudal Vilakam Seida Dhamodara. The beautiful name of the Lord, one of the Dvadasa Namam, Keshava, Narayana, Madhava, Govinda, Vishnu, Madhusudana, Trivikrama, Vamana, Sridhara, Rishikesha, Padmanabha, Damodara. Damodara is the last name, and that is a beautiful name of the Lord. Damodaran means Dama Udaran. Dama means, this huge rope. In Tamil, we'll call it Tambakai, where people, when they pull this water from this, this well, they use this Tambakai. That's called as Dama. Udara means tummy. So it refers to the episode of, Yashoda Maya tying that rope around Krishna's tummy and then putting it onto the martyr to, keep him, giving as a punishment to Krishna because of his, this naughtiness. And therefore it's called as Dhamma Udara. In fact, it is said that even today, in Parthasarathi temple, we have this Utsav Murti when on the Jeshta Abhishekam day, they do it on the month of Jeshta, Animasam, they remove that, all these kavachas. There you can find, the mark of, on near his stomach, the mark of, the rope that was tied around his tummy. So Damodarane, great name of the Lord. So what should we do for Damodar? Tuyomai Vandana, we should come pure. Pure means taking bath completely and also mentally pure also. Tuyoma Vande, Nam Tumalar Tuvitul. That means you have got to offer flowers at the lotus feet of the Bhagavan. So we have got 3 equipments. We have got this physical body, we have got this the organ of speech, which is the mouth, and as well as the mind. These are the 3 major equipments Bhagavan has given. All the 3 equipments must be integrated towards Bhagavan. Then only the puja becomes more effective. When you go to the temple, when you ask the priest, the priest after when he's doing this archana, he's using his body to offer the lotus, the flower or the tulasi or the lotus tree. That is using his body. He's also uttering the name of the Lord, so he's using his mouth. And since Bhagavan is in his in the present, so mentally he's also thinking about Bhagavan. So all the 3 equipments must be integrated towards Bhagavan. That's what he's saying. Vainal Padi, Tumalar Tuvithul. That means pure flowers, we should bring it and offer it. Tuvithul. That means we have got to worship the Lord by offering the flowers at the lotus feet of the Lord. Tumalar Tuvithul. Vainal Padi. So we'll have to, at the same time, we'll have to keep chanting the name of the Lord. Namasiki, if you see the Andal, has been always in the second person, Paramanadi Padi. Then in the third pastram also, she's talked about the Uttaman Per Padi. Now she's talking about Vainal Padi. So that means we have got to keep chanting the name of the Lord. Vainal Padi, to keep chanting the name of the Lord. Manatinal Sindhika. That means you should meditate or think about the Lord in your mind also. So all the 3 equipments, the body, mind, and the body, the mouth, and the mind must be integrated. All the 3 of them must be at the service of the Lord. Offering for the body must be offering the flowers at the lotus feet of the Lord. Think about the Lord, chant the name of the Lord. So Vainal Padi. If you do that, what will happen? Poyapizhayum Pugutaruvan Nindanam. So we got three types of karmas. One is called as the Sanchita karma. Sanchita karma means all the Sanchita karma is all the karmas that you have done in the past, in the millions of births that you have taken. There's all in one bundle called Sanchita, means one bundle, the bundle of karmas that we have. That is called as Sanchita karma. Poyapizhayum. Poyapizhayum is what has happened in the past. Pugutaruvan is what has started materializing. That means that is called as Prarabdha karma. So out of the thousands and thousands of karma, Bhagavan takes up few of the good karmas as well as the bad karmas, mixes them, and then makes it to be born in this world for exhausting these karmas. So for exhausting whatever karmas that you have done in the past, good as well as the bad. So that's why we have taken this physical birth. The physical birth is Prarabdha karma. Prakarshena Arabdha. That means it has especially started manifesting. That means it has started yielding the results, the karmas. That is Prarabdha karma. That's what we are into. Nindranam, what? Unfortunately, while we are in this world, spending this time exhausting the karmas, we keep on adding further karmas also. That is called as agami karmas. Nindranam, that means further agami karma, that which will keep on adding to this further karmas. All these three karmas will get completely teenil tusagam sheppu. Teenil tusagam, that means like a dust which is put into this fire, it gets completely burnt off. All the three karmas, Prarabdha, Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma, and Agami, all the three karmas will get completely burnt off. And all the karmas get burnt off, of course, then we become eligible for moksha. And therefore, Cheppu means, of course, in Telugu people know, Cheppu means to say. So that means keep chanting the name of the Lord. That's what she's saying. Cheppu Elo Rempam. So that means if we keep on chanting the name of the Lord, offering the flowers of the lotus feet of the Lord, and as well as think of the Bhagavan, all our karmas, Sanchita, Prarabdha, and Agami. Of course, some people may say Agami karma cannot be exhausted till we leave this body. Yes, that is generally true. But if you have got this arti means you have got this burning desire, the burning desire to get away from the samsara chakra, even Bhagavan can even stop this prarabdha karma, distribute all the good karmas to the people who are all favorable to you, and distribute all the bad karmas to the people who are against you. So Bhagavan can do that. Even the prarabdha karma Bhagavan can destroy, and therefore Poyapizhayum Pugutaruvan Nindanam, all our karmas get completely exhausted, or they get burnt like the dust in the fire. And therefore, please chant the name of the Lord. So that will remove all the obstacles also. That's what she's talking about. Now let's move on to the next pasaram. I need the first volunteer for the sixth pasaram.
Jay Prabha ji, please. Jay Prabha ji, please unmute.
Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo Narayana. So, Pullum Silambinakan.
Pullum Silambinakan. Pullum Silambinakan.
Pullarayin Koyilil.
Pullarayin Koyilil. Pullarayin Koyilil.
Koyilil. Pullarayin Koyilil.
Pullarayin Koyilil. Pullarayin Koyilil.
Vellai Vilisangin.
Vellai Vilisangin. Vellai Vilisangin.
Peraravam Kettilayo.
Peraravam Kettilayo. Peraravam Kettilayo.
Pillai Elindirai.
Pillai Elindirai. Pillai Elindirai.
Peymulai Nanjundu.
Peyulmai Nanjundu. Peyulmai Nanjundu.
Peymulai Nanjundu.
Peymulai Nanjundu. Peymulai Nanjundu.
Kallachakatam.
Kallachagadam. Kallachagadam.
Kalakkariya Kalochi.
Kalakkariya Kalochi. Kalakkariya Kalochi.
Kalakkariya Kalochi.
Kalakkariya Kalochi. Kalakkariya Kalochi.
Vellattaravil.
Vellattaravil. Vellattaravil.
Vilamarnda Vittinai.
Vilaramanda Vittinai.
Tuyil Amarnda Vittinai.
Tuyil Amarnda Vittinai. Tuyil Amarnda Vittinai.
Ullattukkondu.
Ullattukkondu. Ullattukkondu.
முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும்
முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும்
மெல்ல எழுந்து
மெல்ல எழுந்து மெல்ல எழுந்து
ஹரி என்ற பேரரவம்
ஹரி என்ற பேர் அரவம் ஹரி என்ற பேர் அரவம்
உள்ளம் புகுந்து
உள்ளம் புகுந்து உள்ளம் புகுந்து
குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய்
குளிர்ந்தேலோர் என்பாவாய் குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. Next person.
Usha Sriramji. Usha Sriramji. Please unmute.
Om Namo Narayana Guruji.
Om Namo Narayan. புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான்
புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான் புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான்
புள்ளரையின் கோயிலில்
புள்ளரையன் கோயிலில் புள்ளரையன் கோயிலில்
வெள்ளை விழி சங்கின்
வெள்ளை விழி சங்கின் வெள்ளை விழி சங்கின்
பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ
பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ
பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய்
பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய்
பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு
பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு
கள்ளச்சகடம்
கள்ளச்சகடம் கள்ளச்சகடம்
கலக்கழிய காலோச்சி
கலக்களிய காலோச்சி கலக்களிய காலோச்சி
வெள்ளத்தரவில்
வெள்ளத்தரவில் வெள்ளத்தரவில்
துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை
துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை
உள்ளத்துக்கொண்டு
உள்ளத்துக்கொண்டு உள்ளத்துக்கொண்டு
முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும்
முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும்
மெல்ல எழுந்து
மெல்ல எழுந்து மெல்ல எழுந்து
ஹரி என்ற பேரரவம்
ஹரி என்ற பேரரவம் ஹரி என்ற பேரரவம்
உள்ளம் புகுந்து
உள்ளம் புகுந்து உள்ளம் புகுந்து
குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய்
குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய் குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். தேங்க்யூ குருஜி.
Thank you. Next person.
Janani Sridharji. Janani Sridharji. Please unmute. Meenakshi Muthukaruppan. Meenakshi ji.
Om Namo Narayana Guruji.
Om Namo Narayana. Let's do line by line. புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான் புள்ளரையின் கோயிலில்
புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான் புள்ளரையன் கோயிலில் புள்ளும் சிலம்பினகான் புள்ளரையன் கோயிலில்
வெள்ளை விழிசங்கின் பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ
வெள்ளை விழி சங்கின் பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ வெள்ளை விழி சங்கின் பேரரவம் கேட்டிலையோ
பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு
பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு
எழுந்திராய் பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு
பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு பிள்ளாய் எழுந்திராய் பேய்முலை நஞ்சுண்டு
கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோச்சி
கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோச்சி கள்ளச்சகடம் கலக்கழிய காலோச்சி
வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை
வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை வெள்ளத்தரவில் துயிலமர்ந்த வித்தினை
உள்ளத்துக்கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும்
உள்ளத்துக்கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும் உள்ளத்துக் கொண்டு முனிவர்களும் யோகிகளும்
மெல்ல எழுந்து ஹரி என்ற பேரரவம்
மெல்ல எழுந்த அரி என்ற பேரரவம் மெல்ல எழுந்து அரி என்ற பேரரவம்
உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய்
உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய் உள்ளம் புகுந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோரெம்பாவாய்.
Thank you. So up to the first 5 pasurams, generally this is called as avatarika. That is, you start with what is the known what they are going to perform and what are they going to get, and then second pasuram, what are the do's and the don'ts. Third pasuram, what will happen to this universe when we perform this vratam. Fourth one, she is requesting Bhagavan to have abundant of rain so that they can take baths without any problem. And the fifth pasuram, if there is an obstacle, how do we overcome that obstacle? So that is called as avatarika. Now from the 6th pasuram to the 15th pasuram, she is waking up 10 of her friends. So she is waking up 10 of them, and of course later on she is going to wake up the Dwarapalakas and Krishna, and before that Napinai Pirati, then Vasudeva, this Nanda Baba, Yasodhama, all those things. Then finally she is going to reach the abode of Krishna and then pray to him what is it that they want. So that's how the entire 30 pasarams are structured. So from the 6th to the 15th, she is going to wake up. Now, just as Rajalakshmi Madam mentioned about, giving the evidence of, it has already dawned to Ranganatha, here she is giving that evidences to her comrades. So she's the first lady, she's going to wake up is in Pasuram number 6. So that girl, when they wake up, they say, no, you people are so fond of Krishna, and therefore it is midnight only, so it is all dark outside. So why do you wake me up now? It's so, at midnight itself. So these people are giving evidences how the reasons why it has dawned. So pullum silambinahan. Pull means the birds. The birds have already started chirping. The birds start chirping early in the dawn, and therefore have you not able to hear the noise of the birds chirping? That's what pullum silambinahan. The birds have also started silambinahan. That means they have got to chirping. Pull arayan kovilil vellai vilisangin peraravam ketilayo. Pull arayan. Pull means bird. Arayan means the king of that. The king of the birds is what? Garuda. Garuda is the king of the birds. Pull arayan kovilil. One meaning is in the Garuda temple, they are doing this. Other way of looking at it is, since everything is related to Krishna or Vishnu, we say that Ko means the Lord. The Lord of this Pullarayan, Lord of this Garuda is Bhagavan himself. Ko Il means the place where he is residing. That means in the temple. In the temple of Vishnu, Pullarayan Kovilil, Vellai Vilisangin, that means they are blowing the conch. Whenever they get Bhagavans, when they do this, the Suprabhadam, initially they start blowing this conch. The conch is said to be a very auspicious sound, is able to remove all the, this bad vibrations in the outside environment. Therefore, they start blowing this conch initially when Bhagavan to get up. So, Vellarayan Vellai Vilisangin. So that means it's a whitish in color. Vili, that means it is, they're producing that noise. Sangin, that is Panchajanya Shanga, they're blowing. Per Aravam. Aravam means noise. Incidentally, Andal is using the word, as I told you in the previous pasuram. Ari, she used it for two meanings. Ari, one as the sea, the other Ari is also chakra. He's going to use the same word Aravam in two meanings. It has got two meanings. He's using the same word in both the meanings. These are all the literally aspects of, this Thiruppavai. Per Aravam. There's huge noise. Ketilu, you are not able to listen because they are all blowing this conch in a big noise, and therefore, we are all able to hear that. Are you not able to hear that? These are all indications that it is already dawn. The birds have started chirping, and they're blowing the conches in the temple of Vishnu. Therefore, you must be able to hear that. Pillai means they are addressing this girl. She's novice to this. This is the youngest one in this group, and therefore they are addressing as Pillai. So that means you are a young person, and therefore don't be lazy. Pillai, Elindra, please get up. Peymulai. So what are you going to talk about? We are going to talk about Peymulai Nanjundu Kallachakadam Kalakariya Kalochi Vellattaravil Tuyanamanda Vittinai. So that means Peymulai Nanjundu means she is talking about the Krishna Avatar. The Krishna Avatar, one of the episodes is when Krishna was a very young boy, maybe a few weeks old only. At that time, Kamsa sends this Putana. Putana is one of the Rakshasis, sent by Kamsa to kill all the children, because Kamsa, this Yogamaya says, your enemy is already born, and therefore look for your own safety. So therefore she's sending samurai people to see all the newborn children in the last few days and kill all of them. So this Putana is coming as a young lady, disguised as a young lady. So he wants her to breastfeed this Krishna, applying poison on that, on her on the nipple. And therefore when Krishna when she applied the Krishna's mouth to his nipple, Krishna, apart from drinking, will suck the life out of her. And therefore, Peyamule Nanjund, that means he drank that poison. Nanji means poison. Peyamule, that means the Putana's, the poison was consumed by Krishna. Peyamule Nanjund. Just as, Paramashiva consumed that Kala Visham, Bhagavan Krishna also consumed this poison. At the same time, sucked the life out of her. Peyamule Nanjund. Again, Krishna come with this, he sends one more Asura, another Asura, Shakadasura. Shakadasura, he came in the form of a cart. He came in the form of a cart, parked himself outside this, this Gokulam. And then one day when Yashodamaya puts this Krishna below that cart, Krishna just lifted his tiny little leg and then kicked him. Kalochi, that means he just kicked him, and then the Shakadasura was completely smashed and he was killed. So Kalla Chakad, that means he came in the form of a disguise. Kalla Chakad means he came in the form of a, although he was an Asura, he came in the form of a Shakata, that means form of a cart. And then Kalakariya, that means he was completely destroyed by just Krishna lifting his, little tiny leg towards him. That means Kallacham, these are the greatness of Krishna Paramatma. Kalochi. Vellathu Aravil Tuilamartha Vitthina. Vellathu Arav. Vellam means, this whitish in color. That is Chira of the Sagar. Vellam also means water. So that means in the Chira of the Sagar. Arav, here I told Aravam means, one meaning of Aravam is noise, another meaning of Aravam is also snake. So that means Vellathu Aravil Tuilamartha. That means Bhagavan is lying on the Chira of the Sagar. On the bed of Adisesha, that means he's taking the Yoga Nidra. Vitthina, he's the source. That means he's the seed. He's the seed for this entire creation is Bhagavan only. So Bhagavan is the source of all the creation, and therefore he's the Vitt. Vitt means the seed. So that Bhagavan, the Krishna who killed Putana as well as the Shakadasura, and he's also the same person who is lying on the Padisesha in Chira of the Sagar. That Paramatma who is residing in Vaikunta, all these people, what are this? This Munivargalam, Yogigalam. All these munis are mananasila, one they are able to contemplate. The great people are able to contemplate, are called as muni. Yogi means yoga people who perform these various yogas, bhakti yoga and other yogas. Those people, what are they doing? Ullattu kund. That means these people are thinking about Bhagavan inside their heart. Bhagavan is antaryami also because he's residing in each one of us. Ullattu kund munivargalum yogalum mella ezhundu. So they are getting up slowly. Why are they getting up slowly? Because Bhagavan is residing in their hearts. Because when they get up fast, because Bhagavan is sleeping also, because it is early in the morning, Bhagavan is also sleeping. When they get up very fast, he will be disturbed, So they that kind of a bhava they have, so they get up very slowly. People would find in this the mothers when they have a very young child, what they will do, the child will come and then lie on the lap, lie on the chest of the mother at night. So when the mother wants to get up early in the morning because she doesn't want to disturb the child, but also attend to the domestic, what she will do, she will slowly remove the child and put it on the bed and slowly get up so that there is no noise for the child to get up. So like that, the yogis are getting up so that the Bhagavan is not disturbed in their hearts. But when they get up, but then they chant the name of Harinama Sankirtanam very loud so that other people in the area also should hear that. And therefore they say Hari and the pen. So in fact, the Shastra says whenever you get up in the morning, you'll have to rub your palm and look at your right palm and say Hari 7 times. Hari Harati Papani. That means all the sins that were committed on the previous night gets completely smashed when you chant the name of Hari. So therefore, Hari and Rapan, they are chanting the name in a loud manner, the Hari Hari. Are you not able to hear that noise also? So that Hari is going to get inside our hearts. Ullam Pugundu is going to make us so happy. Kulindal means they are going to make us enjoy that. So please get up. So that means he is giving 3 evidences in this pasaram. The birds are chirping. The temple, they are blowing the conch. You are not able to hear that. All these yogis and munis, they are thinking about the Krishna's leelas as well as the Bhagavan lying in Chirabdi Sagar and Vaikuntham, and therefore they're getting up slowly and chant the name of Hari. Are you not able to hear that? All these things indicate the day has dawned, and so we have got to get up, go to the Yamuna river, take bath, and do the Napave Nonbu. So please get up. That is what is being talked of in this pasam. So our Purva Acharya said each pasam refers to one particular Alva. So in this passage, almost 10 Alvas because there are 12 Alvas. So she excluding Andal, there are 11. So Madhura Kavi Alvas, of course, she is excluding because he didn't talk about, because he only said he was what you call a great devotee of this Nammalvar himself. So and therefore she is excluding Madhura Kavi Alvas and waking up the other 10 Alvas. The Alva that is being talked of in this pasturam is Periyalvar, her own father, because the indications are because he is said to be in Garuda Amsha. So that's why Pullare in Koil. So there is one evidence of that. Other evidence is Periyalvar is so much attached to Krishna Avatara. He took the bhava of Yashodamaya. So he was so fond of Krishna, and therefore the Krishna's episodes of Pemula Nanjundu, Kallacham, the Bala Krishna Leelas are being referred to, and therefore the Alvar being referred to is the Periyalvar. The other important thing which you can note in this Pasuram is Bhagavan manifests in 5 avasthas, as I told you. He's in Vaikuntham, he's in Kshetrabdi Sagar, he manifested as different avatars, Vibhava Avataram, and then he's Antaryami, the inner control of all of us, and as well as the Archavatar. So he's presiding in the temples also. So all the 5 forms are being referred to in this Pasuram. First Pasuram, the Vaikuntham is referred to as Vittu. Vittu means the source from it, because everything originates from Vaikuntham, because it's the Nitya Vibhuti. So therefore, the Vittu refers to the Sri Vaikuntham. And then Kshetrabdi Sagar is referred to Vellattaravil Tuilamarandar. So that means Bhagavan is residing in the Kshetrabdi Sagar. The third is Vibhava Avataram, Krishna Avataram, Pemulananjundu Kallachanam. So Vibhava Avataram is also referred. Ullattukkonda Munivaram, that means Antaryami is being also referred to that. And then Archavataram is referred to Pullarayan Koil. So Archavataram, Bhagavan manifesting as Archavatara in the temple. So all the 5 avatars are being, all the 5 states, Avastha is being referred to in this particular Pasuram. So let's continue our discussion tomorrow. Srimate Vishnu Chittarya Manonandana Hetave Nandanandana Nandayi Godayi Nityamangalam. Om Namo Venkatesaya. Dhanyavad. Thank you.
Namaskaram, Guruji. Beautiful explanation for Mella Elundu and the comparison. So blessed.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for the wonderful explanation of Pasurams 5 and 6 from Thiruppavai. And thank you so much, Rajalakshmi Guruji, for the wonderful explanation of Thiruppaliyezhuchi Pasuram 3. Now we will move on to the ending prayer. Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Rama Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tattulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Nama Varanana Om Nama Iti. Thank you, devotees, for joining the class of Thiruppaliyezhuchi and Thiruppavai. We will meet tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you. Dhanyavad.